Goa Snipers. Niall Smith will be in action, as will be Rahul, Harish and Raghavendra for the Goa Snipers. For Mumbai, we already have their star-studded team, which is led by Bikram, or Bearded King as he's known as, Ayush Sharma, Paras Patil and Amit Sehrawat rounding out that team for Mumbai. Quarter-final, game 1 between the Hustlers and the Snipers, and Amit right away to a quick start. Couldn't finish. Niall Smith with the rebound.
And they changed up their I mean, compared to what I was guessing, it's a little bit different. They're actually using Raga on AP, and Niall is guarding Bick. Maybe he's thinking like his familiarity with Bick's game will help him out defensively. Bad pass there by Harish.
And good defense by the Mumbai team. As the name suggests, hustling for the loose ball. Couldn't grab their hands, but will retain possession in all probability.
And what I like to see from Harish is if he can limit the bad shots. Yesterday he took a lot of step back threes. If he's set, I can understand the three, but the step backs he can go away with.
And opens the scoring, Bikram Gill for the Mumbai Hustlers. Harish with a long range attempt, doesn't get anything but the backboard.
And Bick again with another quick basket. So it's a quick 3-0 lead for the Mumbai Hustlers.
The Goa Snipers will have to watch out, can't dig themselves into a big hole right at the start of this game. Niall Smith rejected over there, but Bick not happy with the call on the floor. Foul called on him, and that's the very first foul that they seem to have committed.
It looked kind of clean from this angle, but again, you're going to give the benefit of the doubt to the referee who saw it much closer than we did.
Niall Smith at the charity stripe had 2 excellent outings yesterday to take his team unbeaten into the quarterfinal round. Amit launching a long ranger, just got air. Bikram couldn't control the ball and it touched his fingers and went out of bounds.
And free throws are going to be a key here. I have a feeling both teams are going to get to the free throw line quite a bit. Both teams attack the basket a lot. There's another bad pass by Goa.
Not a very good pass at all, and Bikram draws the hoop, gets the harm, falls to the floor. Hopefully he is okay, hasn't been injured too badly.
And I like the sportsmanship I see here with Niall, who knows he gave him a hard foul, but it immediately back hugging and making up right away.
Yeah, that's good to see. No bad blood there between the two players, and fans immediately cheering Bikram for getting to his feet. And still grimacing a little, but should be okay to make his free throw. Got the basket as well on that shot. 4-1 Mumbai leading over here. Make it 5-1, 4-point lead for the home team.
And I think that's 4 out of the 5 points are for Bikram right now. So he's putting in work. Niall trying to go at him. Nice pass.
And that's what happens, that as soon as Niall gets guarded by Bikram, the Goa Snipers get a size advantage with their remaining 2 players on the floor.
Yeah, and that was a very good cut by Harish. As soon as he saw Ayush's back to him, he went right behind him. And it looks like they're trying to take advantage of the height, the size advantage they have over Ayush with Harish, but a couple times they've forced that entry pass and it's led to a turnover. So they just got to be careful there.
That's good understanding of what are the advantages they have, but the passing has to be better. It's pretty much all over the floor right now. Throwing it out of bounds, Niall Smith, and a possession comes back to the home team, the Mumbai Hustlers. Niall will check the ball before passing it on to Bikram, who passes it to Amit.
Now Ayush gonna drive here. Oh. I think they're calling it a little bit tight to start off with, and just to make sure that things don't get out of control like they kind of did a little bit towards the end yesterday.
Yes, rather chippy encounter there between the Ahmedabad Wingers and Hyderabad yesterday. Iban Hayams also got injured, but hopefully he recovers well.
And we all wish him very well in a speedy recovery. He's been a staple this year in the 3BL and one of the most highlight-centric players in the league, as well as the top players, regardless of highlights. Throughout the season.
Bick seems to have responded well after that rather disappointing game yesterday with which they closed the day. Playing with a lot of energy and intensity in this game, also helping out on defense.
Nice shot there by Rahul. And both teams really expressed their disappointment in themselves after both. I'm referring to Jaipur and Mumbai after we kind of had a word with them, and clearly they, in the effort of sportsmanship, they did not. In the idea of sportsmanship, they did not put out the right effort, and they understood afterwards their mistakes. And everyone makes mistakes. We just got to grow from them, move on, and hope that those don't get repeated.
Niall Smith drawing another foul, 5-4, an opportunity to tie this game for the Snipers. You're happy with Goa, the way they've managed to come back? They were trailing 4-1, and now they have an opportunity to tie this game, which Niall Smith does.
Yeah, absolutely. And we could see the team takes on his personality. They're very calm, very collected, and they don't rush anything. And I like that about this team. They seem, regardless of how far they got down, and they got down a little bit towards Delhi in the first game yesterday as well, but they slowly chipped away and they got back in it.
Bikram stepped out of bounds, which is how Goa got possession back. Harish launches one from outside, manages to connect, and now for the first time in this game, the Snipers have taken this lead. 7-5 they lead, and ball goes out of bounds.
That was a very good shot by Harish. They've contested as well. Ayush got up there trying to get a piece of it.
Have to say that this is smart play by the Snipers with Niall Smith guarding Bick, which leaves Harish and even Rahul, who's probably the smallest player lengthwise, height-wise on the Goa team, is still taller than Amit and Ayush comparatively on the Bombay team.
The issue with Rahul will become his speed compared to Amit. But Bick there kind of just used his height advantage over Niall to get a bucket.
Fans encouraging the Mumbai team. Bick gets the ball, passes, quick passing there. Amit now launching from downtown, can't connect.
And a great box out there by Niall. It was a good call. I think Bick kind of pushed his own teammate into Niall there.
Himanshu, what I wanted to ask you, I think there's a timeout being taken on the floor, the first mandatory timeout that's available after the first 3 minutes have been played. But what I wanted to ask you is that assuming that whichever team goes on to play in the final, out of the teams that are playing the quarterfinals, and by that I mean the Bangalore Machars are not playing because they've got the walkover against the Hyderabad Ballers, 3 games in a day for a team that plays the quarterfinal, the semi-final and the final, as opposed to the Bangalore Machars, who, if they make it to the finals, will be playing only 2 games. Is that something that will work out as an advantage or disadvantage for teams vis-a-vis Bangalore?
I think for Bangalore, it's going to be an advantage because they're not, I mean, the consistency of the regular playing helps a shooting team because they kind of get into rhythm and it becomes easier a few games after, so long as your legs are underneath you. But for a team like Bangalore, where their whole thing is physicality and their intensity, I think this will benefit them more than, say, for a team like Delhi, which would like to get into rhythm. And Bick there with a 2-point attempt off the mark.
Rahul now has possession.
And Rahul does a good job of using his body when he drives to the lane to kind of shield a defender from the ball. He's not the greatest ball handler, but he doesn't lose it too much because of his strong body.
Ayush it is who's launching from outside but can't connect, and Niall recovers possession, gets his team into their offensive set, but connects by himself with the mid-ranger, 1 point, and now Goa still ahead in this contest by a margin of 2 points. We still have about 5 minutes 45 seconds left to play, so a lot of time still left, and it could be anybody's game.
Yeah, for sure. And Amit has been quiet up to this point, so let's see if this free throw can get him going. If he can knock this down and maybe get him going on a few threes. As they say, a shooter always just likes to see the ball go in the hoop, regardless of how, whether it's a layup or a free throw. They kind of build that confidence, and then maybe it'll help him out to the 2-point line.
Amit connects, and 1 point game now. Niall Smith passing it to Rahul, who launches a shot of his own, can't connect on that one. Missed it, and Ayush is there.
It's a good shot on Rahul's part. It wasn't a forced shot. Good mid-range, and then Ayush comes right back at him.
Mumbai fans really backing their team for this one.
And that's a bunch of those high-five kids. They're propping up their home team.
Rahul gets one back, and once again
and a warning for Rahul, who kind of smacked the ball once it got through the rim. The second time that happens is a automatic technical foul.
Amit now launching one and connects and takes the lead right back for the home team, who now lead by 1 point, and Rahul answers right away.
It's becoming a shootout now. Rahul's playing well this game. And they're doing a really good job down low boxing Vic out. And I like what Rahul did there. He saw the bigger man there, wasn't really going to try to contest it, so kicked it back out for Niall.
Niall Smith adjusting his shot while trying to make that layup as Bikram came in front of him. Another point here for Mumbai.
And this kind of combination of Goa seems to be working out pretty well for them right now. Everyone's kind of getting involved in the offense and defensive end.
4 minutes, 20 seconds left. Niall Smith, Bikram guarding him. Niall launches one on his own. They're almost double teaming Bikram instantly.
Yeah, I think they just want to get it out of his hand. Maybe let AP kind of beat them.
Niall Smith now. And gets the foul.
And Vic was kind of holding his arm there.
Yeah,
and good call by the ref there.
Tight contest right through 12-12. Apart from that quick 4-1 start that the Hustlers got off to, it's been pretty much close thereafter. 12-12 with about 3:55 left to play in the game. This is the opening quarterfinal of round 6 here from Pheonix Market City, Kurla, Mumbai, where the 3x3 Pro Basketball League is in action. Today is the second and final day of round 6. The quarterfinals, semifinals, and the final game will be played today. The opening match has been kicked off by the shootout between the Snipers and the Hustlers.
And both teams really haven't subbed very much. Both teams stuck to that main combination of three. For Goa, it's Niall, Harish, and Rahul. And for Mumbai, it is Ayush, Bik, and Amit. So I don't think they're going to veer much off from that. Maybe it looks like right now Paras is going to come in for Ayush to give him a quick breather.
Himamshu, if I wanted to ask you that, should Goa manage to, get past the finishing line in this game, would this be their first semi-final appearance?
Yes, it would be. They made the quarterfinals the first time that Niall played in, I believe, Kolkata. It was the first time. That was round 3. And then since then, they haven't been back. They've been close on the brink 2 times, but this is they've been back. First time since then they've been back in the quarterfinals, so this for sure would be their first time in the semis if they make it.
Good basket there by Harish, managed to convert and make his way to the free throw line. Cannot hit the free throw shot. Amit now with the ball. Niall Smith, there's a switch. Niall's guarding Amit on that play. Rebound comes the way of Paras, who's able to finish.
And it's a big play for Paras there. He gets limited minutes, but you got to contribute. You got to be ready to contribute when you come in. And then there's a quick, I think there's a foul on. Oh, no foul. I guess he was stepped out of bounds.
13 all. Wow, you can feel the excitement in the crowds. These kids cheering for the home team, Bombay. But I'm sure the Snipers won't be intimidated by that. Pretty much holding their own.
Yeah, they may even feed off of the hate a little bit.
They have to start knocking down those open shots that Bikram is managing to throw to his teammates.
And a nice take there by Niall through the contact as well.
1 point lead. Narrowest of leads for not very long as Amit converts that layup. Niall now checking the ball.
And it's a very back and forth game, very entertaining for sure. Niall get bumped there a little bit, was looking for a foul. Not sure why AP touched that. I think it was going to be Mumbai's ball if he let it go. Both teams look a little winded here with limited subs.
Oh, that looked like an easy opportunity there for number 7 from the Goa Snipers, but couldn't convert. Harish, that was.
They got to get those rebounds. Raga's got to be strong with it. He had that issue the first game with Delhi. Ooh, a little shake and bake there. You gotta catch that pass.
Could be anyone's game. 14-14 with just about over 2 minutes left to play, and Bikram gets the hoop and the harm. A foul, drew the foul, managed to draw the foul as he made his way to the basket. Finished with the left hand, as we say in Hindi, बाएं हाथ का खेल. And a super play there by Bikram Gill, the bearded king, showing the home fans what he's capable of.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I think he may have twisted his ankle when he came down a little bit, walking on it gingerly. I'm sure he'll be all right, though.
So just a narrow 1 point lead here for the home team. It'll be interesting to see if Bikram can knock down that free throw. A timeout taken. I think Bikram asked for that timeout for the Mumbai team. Got hit a little, but looks to be fine while he takes a bit of a breather during this timeout.
Yeah, I think he just kind of wanted to stretch out that ankle, maybe rotate it a little bit. See if he can get back to how he was before.
I mean, looking at some of these teams, I would have to say that Goa seems to be perhaps one of those teams which is well-rounded. They're not really dependent on their international star as much as, let us say, some of the other teams like the Bangalore Machas or even the Delhi Hoopers or in Mumbai's case, as they are so heavily dependent on Bikram.
And I think that's kind of the style that Niall likes, right? He's really integrated his teammates well. Been a traditional point guard in that sense, and getting them involved early so they feel confident in what they're doing.
So a 2-point cushion now for the home team. The Snipers better get this quickly. Raghavendra hasn't played well in the few opportunities that he's got so far.
Yeah, and again, he's not really able to control the ball, and he's getting pushed around a little bit too much, especially by Paris there. And maybe that was kind of their strategy. They saw that they needed a little bit more bulk up there, and Mumbai has gone with Paris since that initial 4-minute timeout.
Make it a 3-point game here for the Mumbai Hustlers as Amit converted that layup. Niall Smith now looking to go one-on-one against Bikram and is denied, but the ball comes back to his teammate Rahul, who launches one, can't convert, and Bikram with the rebound. 1:35 left to play in this game.
And Goa's going to have to make a couple shots right now to get back in it. This is a big one. It's a good battle there by Paras. He's played hard in his time here today.
Niall Smith controlling the possession for his team. Not very much time left in this game, and yet again Niall looking to pass to one of his teammates, but they can't seem to hold on to the ball. Their destiny is in their own hands, but if they let go of the ball so often, commit these turnovers, they won't be seeing that semi-final position anytime soon.
Yeah, and I guess there's a little confusion on whose ball it is. It looked like it went off of Mumbai. And on that drive, I think Niall should have just gone up with it. He had a lane. I think he was trying to get his teammate. It'll be a little bit too unselfish, but next time I'm guessing he's going to go in hard.
Bikram just adjusting the court a little with his feet. He thought it was a little uneven around the basket. But the game resumes once again. About 70 seconds left to play. Niall Smith, team trailing by 3, finds Harish once again, but I think Harish... I think the shot clock had expired. What was that?
Yeah, I think it was a shot clock violation.
Goa seems to have run out of ammunition just when they needed it the most, and on the other hand, Mumbai keep drawing fouls.
And Niall getting a little frustrated with his teammates not following the game plan there.
And
I think he was expecting, he was expecting some help defense there.
Bick at the free throw line, looking to give his team a 4-point cushion, which he does. 18-14, 55 seconds left to play. Harish jacks one up, unfortunately went in and out, quickly passes it back to Rahul, who now gives it to Nile. Nile launching one of his own. They can't seem to hit from downtown.
And that's, I mean, they've been in it the entire time. They kind of just went cold towards the last 2-3 minutes. Nice drive there by AP.
Amit drew the foul. Two fouls, two free throws coming his way since I think that was foul number 7. Or was it number 6 only?
Number 6.
Yes.
Looks like
number
both
6,
teams
so
have
it'll
6.
just be one free throw at the moment for the Mumbai Hustlers. Amit at the free throw line. Less than 35 seconds left to play in this contest.
Missed free throw, but they get the rebound there. This could seal it.
And Goa just seems to have run out of energy. They don't seem to be chasing the ball, and Mumbai seems to have pulled this off rather comfortably. Big launching one, can't connect. Nile, I would still say give it your best. You never know how quickly if you can score. Go for a quick, but managed to only pass the ball out of bounds. 5.5 seconds left in this game, and it'll be the home team which will book its first semi-final berth, the first semi-final berth being booked by the Mumbai Hustlers, and the fans cheering on the home team over here. The first quarterfinal result we have in front of us, as the Hustlers trounced the Snipers in this opening quarterfinal matchup on day 2 of round 6.